Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the little small ride here. Listen, I don't have my other phone, so I was not able to share this morning. So if you would do me the favor, for those that will you share this to wherever you usually do? If you do that, will you please share it? We probably won't have a gigantic crowd here this morning. At least I don't think so. I'm just running strictly off my three channels. Those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, that's it this morning. I'm not able to share it to any of the groups that I usually do. So if you will you help me real quick? Just help me this morning and just do that. And also hit that like button real quick. Little quick content this morning. I don't even know if you would qualify this as content because this is more of a um, my opinion, my observation. Here I'm looking while I'm driving, which I shouldn't. But let me say hello to Mustang Medic from Arizona. How you doing? Emma from Florida. Man, listen, I appreciate you. Thank you for popping in on me. Hope you guys it's morning time. I know this is what we do sometime in the morning. We know that everybody's not up. We know everybody's not doing it, but uh, I'd be surprised sometimes. These shows usually be some of my most attended shows. I really can't believe it. It'll be almost about 60, 70 people on with me early in the morning like this. And I'd be like, wow, what's going on? But Hey, I'm grateful just to hang with you. Let's talk Cowboys content real quick. Uh, I have not had my say about what everybody's talking about. I guess I'll do it now about Jerry Jones and his status or his projection of the Cowboys. I have not had my say on it. Uh, Let me do it now. So, hey, what's up? What's up, Shane? I see you. And Joe, how you doing? I know it's a great time for you. We international this morning with Joe over there in the country of Italy. So appreciate you, man. What time is it, Joe, over there? I mean, I don't know what time is it over there in Italy right now? Type it in for me so I can see. Uh, Joe's been one of those guys that's been with me, like Shane, for a long period of time since almost really the beginning. I rarely come on during this time, but hey, here we are. All right, listen, Jerry Jones, as a long life Cowboy fan, 2 in the afternoon. Wow. Okay, I got you. It's a good time for you, Joe. Um, as a lifelong Cowboy fan, I've been a Cowboy fan uh, that I remember. I real remember. I can go right back in my mind to this. I was 4 years old. 4 years old. Super Bowl. When the Dallas Cowboys played the Broncos in Super Bowl 12. My father, of course, was a Cowboy fan, and at that age, you want to be just like your daddy. You do everything like he does it. You always try to do it, and even at that age, you were looking for validation from your father. So I used to cheer with him just to get him to, you know, pat my head or anything. So he was a Cowboy fan, and by default, I was a Cowboy fan. But I remember a game in '77, not the Super Bowl, Broncos, but I remember a game that we lost, and my daddy got so upset, and I became upset. And I guess that's where it burned out. So I had my eyes on Cowboys every Sunday or Monday night back then at that particular time. So my love affair started then up to now. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, lifelong, I got to admit to y'all, it hurt me to hear Jerry Jones at the Netflix blue carpet premiere when everybody knows what he said about that the Cowboys are 365 day a year soap opera. Those are his words. And then he said, if it gets dry, I stir things up. If I can get everybody to talking, uh, then I will, I'll do it. That's what Jerry said. We all knew that. It just hurt me to hear him say that because obviously winning, winning is not the priority. His pockets are. We knew that, but it hurt to hear it. And I'm a believer that in an organization, you have to have everything or everybody on the same page. If from the front office to the general manager, who happen to be the same person, to the head coach, and then the head coach gets the team on track. That's what I believe. I've seen too many championship teams have it all lined up in a row. I've seen it too many years. I've seen it just with last year with the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. From the front office, from the owner to the front office to the coaches to the players. Everybody was on the same page. Uh, is the timing. Even though I knew what Jerry said, even though his actions showed it, the timing of him saying that, I know You know, he hyped. He got the Netflix special about to come out. Everybody gonna watch it. You know, all these folks talking about that. Yes, you're gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. And Jerry has a great story. There ain't no question about that. You know, no matter what we say about him, he's a Hall of Fame owner. He earned it. He's a great owner. Uh, Problem is, after the ownership, the general managership of Jerry Jones is fully in question now for me, because you can't have that idea that you just want to be a soap opera and then not have the, you know, do what you need to do to make sure that your team wins. Uh, you know, when you're a general manager and all you worried about is, are we leading the A block or first take, or are we the lead story on Sports Center? Am I leading on Fox Sports, whatever sports show is on Fox? Are we leading off? Are the Cowboys being talked about non-stop? Which we are. It's been that way. If that is your priority and all you worried about is, you know, and from a strange philosophy, his mindset is controversy equals dollars. And you can't argue that, because it has. You'll find out, most of you know that he spent 129 or whatever, $29 million or whatever at the time to buy the Cowboys. He flipped that multiple times. Now it's 13, 14 billion. So we can't argue with the success. He made it a drama. He did. And it has worked. He has money that he will never count. He has money that his great grandchildren would never count. He's done well for his family. He's done what the Bible said. He left an inheritance for his children's children, children. He's done it. Can't take it away from him. It put him in the Hall of Fame. He's a great owner. I know we don't like him, but he's a, you know, you can't take it from him. He's a great owner. He's done what he's supposed to do as far as ownership does. He's brought the value to the team. He's done that. Uh, but when it comes to the field, and this is where we all come into play, because we want to see our team win and win big. And he's gotten there, but he hadn't done the necessary things to get us over the top. With we've had good rosters, but he could have put more on there. Or stuff like, stuff that brings the morale of the team down. He's done that. The Michael Parsons cloud has brought the morale of the team down. That's on him. You know he gonna sign him, but that's on him. This what he just said, just made a darker cloud on the franchise. Because now instead of football, now what we're talking about is the Cowboys is just a circus show. They don't want to win. They just want to be relevant. This is what these comments do. And so the solution, or if there is a solution, is there. What Jerry said kills a lot of what Brian Schottenheimer is talking about. I mean, Brian Schottenheimer is talking about football and winning and all of this type of stuff. And see, it's off. Jerry's saying this is the priority. Brian Schottenheimer is on a different page saying this is the priority. But Jerry will overtake Brian Schottenheimer because he has the ultimate power. So whatever Brian Schottenheimer says is really like fool's gold. You see what I'm saying? At any moment, Jerry can take over with just one sentence, and it will kill everything that Brian Schottenheimer has put in or said. It really is sad. And this is my first year coach who's trying to implement a culture, and the culture gets shattered with one or two sentences. So then here's the question. What happens when you have a situation like this? Well, here's the truth of the matter. Jerry Jones has not changed. Jerry Jones, even in the heyday, When we were world champions, he was the same way because he had to market the Cowboys. He was marketing the Cowboys way, a whole lot more than what he's doing now. He's already at the mountaintop with the Cowboys shooting him $14, $13 billion. He don't have to market the Cowboys. The Cowboys now are just a well-oiled machine. All you got to do is say it's football season. Everybody knows what to do. Put the Cowboys on. Talk about the Cowboys. Back then, however, in the 90s, he had to market the Cowboys. But what was the difference? And here's our solution, if there is one. He had Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy Johnson was a football monster. And y'all hear what I'm telling you. Jimmy Johnson wasn't worried about what Jerry Jones did. Jerry Jones knew he didn't have nothing to do with the football field because of the strong personality of Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy Johnson ruled the football field. Jimmy Johnson did not draft Michael Irvin. Tom Landry drafted Michael Irvin. But from right after that, Jimmy Johnson went ahead and got Troy, Emmett, Darren Woodson, that line that we had, Eric Williams, Larry Allen, Nate Newton. It was Jimmy Johnson that did that. Ken Norton. Jimmy Johnson got those guys. Tony Casillas, Russell Maryland. Jimmy Johnson did that. In other words, he had a football guy that knew what he was doing. And despite the clown circus of Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson was on football, and he made sure that with the guys that he had, the Herschel Walker trade was Jimmy Johnson. It was not Jerry Jones. It was Jimmy Johnson. And so Jimmy Johnson put a culture of football in place in spite of the clown show of Jerry Jones. That was the difference. Jerry Jones has never changed. He's always been this way. He's always said something in the microphone. He always jumped his happy butt on the sideline back there, gaining attention. This is what Jerry Jones has always done. So it's no surprise to hear him say something off base. He's always been this way. The difference was, though, it was Jerry Jones. However, there is one element of Jerry Jones that is missing. He says he's a risk taker. He's a gambler. Okay, here's the difference. Jerry Jones has not made the Charles Haley type trade anymore. Difference maker. A world championship trade move. He has not made the Deion Sanders free agent signing. The difference that would tilt the whole power over to a team. He took them from the 49ers. The Cowboys won. The 49ers had Deion. They won. He hadn't done that. That part is gone because he's so worried about the salary cap. That's what Stephen Jones come into play with his cheap butt. This is the difference. Football guys took over. Now, when you also have a situation like this, y'all, listen to me good. I played. When you have a clown show in the front office and you got a coaching staff, and trust me, I think I know, I ain't there, but Brian Schottenheimer fits this bill. Listen to me, y'all. When you have a situation like this, you got an owner who has said that the priority is being a soap opera. Okay, that's fine and dandy. You better have a coach in there that say, hey, we're gonna win anyway. We're gonna tighten up these straps together. We're gonna lock arms and we're gonna play football and we're gonna hit somebody in their mouth and we're gonna win. That's the only way to get out. But here's the main thing, y'all. And I'm almost done because I'm almost there. You gotta have the players. This is on the players. Because they the ones that got to play. Somebody on this team, and listen, I hope y'all catch this. Somebody has got to be the Michael Irvin of this football team. Do y'all understand the analogy? Somebody has to be the Michael Irvin, the leader of this team with that type of personality, that type of dude. Michael Irvin is going to galvanize this team the way Michael Irvin did. That the one dude, the Ray Lewises, y'all understand what I'm saying? Somebody got to be that guy on this team that everybody rallies around and that they're going to run a wall through. Everybody knows what I'm saying when I say Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis had the team in the palm of his hand. Ray Lewis had the city of Baltimore in his hand. That type of dude has to take over now. When your owner like saying what he's saying, you let him have it. We got to have that type of personality. I'm not talking about talent. I'm not talking about talent. Because Michael Irvin was never universally known as the greatest receiver of all time. But he's the greatest receiver the Dallas Cowboys ever had. I hope y'all catching me. That type of personality, that dog, we ain't got that. That's where my problem is. Troy Aikman was never that type of dude. Emmitt Smith, as great as he was never that type of dude like Michael Irvin. He was not like that. Deion Sanders was not like Michael Irvin. The talent, of course, was there. Eric Williams was not like Michael Irvin. Nate Newton was not like Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was the spokesperson of the Dallas Cowboys. When he talked, they got behind him. When he talked, everybody, fan base, even the owner, everybody got behind Michael Irvin. Everybody. And it was no question. Who is that on this team? I done looked at the roster. We don't have it. We don't have it, y'all. And that's what's scary. That's and it ain't the players' fault because you know what I'm talking about got to be in you. If it's not in you, it's just not in you. And I'm telling y'all, this is the only way we're gonna win. Somebody in that locker room has to galvanize this team. And not only do it with words, but you also have to do it with actions on the field. We got somebody on their team that has the actions close to it that can dominate, but they don't have the leadership. It was Michael Irvin, y'all. I look. Michael Irvin would not let this team lose. It was Michael. Jerry Jones could get in front of a microphone, run his mouth all day. He could do that. Let him have it. He's been doing it ever since he owned the Cowboys. Look, it is what it is. He's not gonna change. It is. He's not gonna change. He was worse. See, a lot of y'all too young to remember. Jerry Jones, it was not a day that went by when he first got the team where he was not in the camera. While he was doing that, Jimmy Johnson was on that field as a goddamn authority type figure. Jimmy Johnson was boss uno number one. And if you didn't play up to expectation, most of us remember Jimmy cut you. He demanded excellence. We don't have, I like Schottenheimer as a leader of men. He is a leader of men. I don't know. I don't think he has the power to be like a Jimmy Johnson. He'll have people ready to run through a wall for him. People would love to play with Schottenheimer. But Jerry has he clouds over Schottenheimer. He couldn't cloud over Jimmy. So what I'm saying there is Schottenheimer has a limit to how far he can go. Because Jerry gonna stop it. He couldn't stop Jimmy. He couldn't. It was Jimmy's way. You can't never say it's shot his way. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a problem there. But Jerry don't play on that field. He don't kick a ball. He don't catch a ball. He don't do nothing. The players In order for this to work, despite the clown show, I'm just telling y'all, the players have to take ownership. They got to get and lock the door, get inside of a room, and say we don't give a crap what Jerry Jones say. We gonna win, and it got to be one man. Y'all hear me? I'm serious, y'all. I seen it. I saw Ray Lewis. I saw Ray Lewis. Y'all saw him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I saw Ray Lewis galvanize a whole organization, one man, and the team rallied around Ray Lewis. If you remember, Ray Lewis got up before the playoffs in his last year. He told everybody, he said to the team, this is my last ride. Y'all remember that? Ray Lewis said, we got to win, so we're going to win the Super Bowl. It's my last ride. He motivated their team with that because the team did not want Ray Lewis to lose. What happened? They won the Super Bowl. Every time I'm serious, y'all. I'm just telling you what I saw. Every time Ray Lewis got up there, that player introduction, and did that dance. Matter of fact, for those of you watching, I want y'all to see this. I want you to go back. I want you to go in YouTube and put in Ray Lewis last home playoff game, player introduction. I want y'all to listen to the crowd. I want you to see the team right before they played that game and watch how they responded to Ray Lewis. And I'm telling you, it's stuff like that. What's the equivalent of Dallas Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys equivalent of Ray Lewis was Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was Ray Lewis for the Dallas Cowboys. There was no really no difference. All the antics, that was Michael Irvin. All the celebrations, that was Michael Irvin. Press, that was Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin galvanized his team. The attitude of winning came from those boys. Michael Irvin was the leader. And when I look at this team right now, we don't have it. Please don't say Michael Parsons. It's not Michael Parsons. The talent of Michael Parsons is on that level, but he ain't the leader like a Michael Irvin was. That's really the only one. CD, nope. Too quiet. Dak Prescott, nope. Dak Prescott can't say a word. He too corporate. Dak Prescott can't say nothing because the talent level is not really on that level of a Michael Irvin. The impact is not on the level of a Michael. I don't care nothing about what Dak Prescott fans say. I'm telling the truth. I'm a Cowboys fan. I know my team. There's no way. You can't tell. Dak Prescott's playing level is not on the level of a Michael Irvin to galvanize his team. Hold on a second. Yo.
He said he got to go get to work because he didn't get a chance. He's going to let his son down the front.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Listen, you got to have what I'm talking about. See, when you're ownership like that, and they tell you what the primary goal is, it's on the players. The owner ain't gonna change. He told his truth. That was the truth. What he said. It's on the players now. If they want to win, hallelujah. Listen, you're right. I love your question. You're right. Hey, you're right. But that's what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Listen, they got to lock the room, a players only meeting, and say, look, what we want to do, because we don't wasted all this time with OTAs. We don't wasted all this time with training camp. We don't waste all this time practicing. What we doing? We gonna come out here and and just lay down. I mean, we got all the way to February to play together. Look, we ain't got time to waste. Let's make a effort now and say, hey, we about to win. You understand what I'm saying? This is a play. And is the talent there? It remains to be seen. I think offensively we ready to go. Defensively, no. But somebody has to take control. Jerry is saying this. Steven is saying that. Brian Schottenheimer is saying this. I need to know what the players are saying. Because it's on them. They the one got to go do it now. Because we ain't on the same page. Jerry has made that clear. Okay, we move on. Jerry's made that clear. I don't need to hear nothing else from Jerry. I'm quite sure I will, but his intentions are well known now. Hey, it is what it is. I don't need to hear nothing else. I'm locked in on what Jerry said. I got it. Controversy, 365 days a year soap opera, he called it. There you go. That's all I need to hear. I know what Schottenheimer's gonna say. It's his first year. He want to win. He's auditioning, even though he got the job. He don't want to get fired after 1 or 2 years. So he gonna give his best. But he got to deal with Jerry under circumventing what he says. Brian Schottenheimer is talking winning. Jerry is saying soap opera. It don't mix. You see what I'm saying? Don't mix together. So the players got to do it. And I don't think we got that type of leadership. Dak is a leader, but you gotta do it on the field, on the level. They say, hey, we gonna follow that dude. He's our guy. This guy right here, we gonna win because we got him. Dak don't fit that. Sterling, well, all you got to do is go to the depth chart. It's really not about the 53. I'm saying, and you're right. You can't make what I'm talking about now because we got over 90 players. I get that. You can't do what I'm saying. You can't do that until the 53 there. So Sterling, you're right on that. But when the 53 happens, this the type of meeting that need to happen because your owner done said what it is. Your coach is saying it, but he gonna get shot under by Jerry. The players have to take the ownership. And I don't know, this is the way why we won 3 championships in the 90s. Because we had a Michael Irvin on his team, man. It was not Charles Haley, as great as Charles Haley was. And he was not Michael Irvin. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying when I'm saying that. Emmett was incredible, but he was not Michael Irvin. Troy Aikman, all these guys I'm talking about got gold jackets, but they were not Michael Irvin. On the field, leadership, off the field. As much cocaine as Michael Irvin was snorting on Sundays and on Mondays and on that Thanksgiving Day, you didn't have to worry about Michael Irvin. And was he ready to play? You didn't have to worry about was he going to lead this team. You didn't have to worry about was he going to do his job. You didn't have to worry. As much trouble as Michael Irvin got into on Sundays, Monday nights, and on that Thursday Thanksgiving game, you already knew what Michael Irvin was going to bring, and he was going to have his soldiers with him ready to go to work. We don't have that on this thing. It's not Dak Prescott. It's not that. His play got to be on that level, and I love Dak. I wouldn't want to trade another crowd. I want him to be my quarterback. I hope y'all don't consider this Dak hate, but y'all know I tell the truth. Dak is not on that level to be running his mouth. He too corporate, number one. He always gonna say the right thing. That Michael Irvin, on the other hand, would say exactly what needed to be said. And his teammates follow. Dak too corporate, too good at two shoes to be talking about what I'm talking about. It ain't Michael Parsons because Michael Parsons is more of a leader on the field. He lead by example. Same thing with CD. That ain't what I'm talking about. I need a Ray Lewis type dude. I need a Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis type dude on this thing. B Bird. Hey, if y'all hadn't subscribed to my guy B Bird, there he is right there. B Bird Cowboys. I need B Bird on my show. I'm so glad he got a show now. I'm so glad. B Bird is outstanding, man. B Bird, I gotta get with you. B Bird, and you on Twitter, yeah. So I'm gonna inbox you, B Bird. You gotta come with me. And he gave me a super chat there. Appreciate you. He said 88, not 22, not 8 was the heart and soul of the 90s. That's what I'm trying to tell him, B Bird. Somebody in the locker room has to take ownership. I don't know if we got that guy. I don't know who it is. I don't know. That is the way that you're gonna have to counteract Jerry Jones, and his mouth. The players got to take ownership. I don't know. Michael Parsons right now, he got to worry about his business. It is what it is. You understand? And that's the Schottenheimer talks a good game. And he's talking the way he's supposed to. But hell, he can't play. He can't get on the field. It's the players. And somebody needs to tell him this. I don't know. I might add this at the Cowboys. Somebody needs to tell somebody on this football team has to take over. That's the only way we're going to win. That's what happened in the 90s. Jerry was Jerry. He ain't never changed. He was worse back then. Jerry was Jerry. Jimmy Johnson, that's the other big difference. Jimmy Johnson was Jimmy. We don't have Jimmy no more. A Jimmy-like type dude. But it was Michael Irvin, y'all. I'm telling you. The attitude, the winning attitude, it makes a difference. It was Michael Irvin, y'all. The players, it was Michael Irvin that was getting in everybody's face. Telling them, let's go. We the best team in the world. Let's go. Let's go. It was Michael Irvin. And I need a Michael Irvin on this team, and he may not show up until the next 10 years, but it's not on this team right now. It's not. Somebody has to counteract Jerry's mouth. You do that by winning. I don't know if we got it. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. I may have to talk about this a little bit more, but I'm here now. Appreciate all y'all. Drew, I see you. CJ Boyer, a Chief fan in the building. B-Bird, I love you, brother. Sterling, Bobby King, how you doing, man? Thank y'all. I'm just going down the list, see who all was here. Hallelujah. Jay Bryan, my brother in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Joe, of course. Timo, Shane, all my people, man. Thank y'all for hanging. Thorough Burns. Y'all people be coming hanging with me early in the morning, man. Y'all all right with me. Mustang Media, Emma. That's all the people that spoken to me. Wherever you watching me from, listen, turn on those notifications so when you know I come on live. I'm going to talk about this some more because I've seen this and I've seen the results of what happens when players galvanize the team together. The players do. I saw Ray Lewis. I saw Ed Reed galvanize the Baltimore Ravens. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Quiet as kept, as much as I hate to say this, I saw a team rally around last year behind Saquon Barkley. I saw a team that rallied around Jalen Hurts. I saw it, but they got their business straight, ownership on down. But I'm saying when the players say we finna dominate, we're gonna dominate. The offensive line of the Eagles said, look, even though they didn't do it, they could have. We're going to go and get this 2,000 yards for Saquon Barkley, which means we got to whoop people. They did it. Ownership. Serious, man. I don't know who it is. I don't. Somebody got to do it. If we want to win, somebody got to do it. Jared, I'm putting a nice little cloud on the organization right now. I can't stand it, but it is what it is. All right. Appreciate y'all. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. This has been the one and the only. Thanks for hanging with me. The big time show.